Hello and welcome. Today we're talking about something very important. The most common health mistakes that people over 60 in the UK are still making. And number 5 on this list might truly surprise you. It shocked me when I learned it. Now, these aren't complicated scientific issues. They are everyday habits, things many of us do without even realizing. Doctors across Britain say that avoiding these mistakes can make a big difference to how happy, healthy, and active we feel in later life. So please, stay with me right until the end, because along the way you may discover something small that could change your well-being in a big way. And before we go further, may I gently ask you to subscribe to this channel if you enjoy simple, friendly health advice. And if you find this video useful, a thumbs up will help it reach others who may need these reminders too. Right then, let's begin. You might expect that doctors worry only about serious conditions, but in truth, many problems start with simple, everyday choices. One of the first big mistakes older people often make is not drinking enough water. It sounds obvious, doesn't it? But many seniors in the UK are mildly dehydrated almost every day. As we age, our sense of thirst naturally weakens. We simply don't feel as thirsty as we used to. But the body still needs water. Dehydration can cause tiredness, confusion, constipation, even dizziness, which raises the risk of falls. The solution is as gentle as keeping a glass or bottle of water close by during the day. Herbal teas, diluted squash, and soups all count too. Remember, waiting until you feel thirsty is often already too late. The second mistake is skipping regular movement. Some might call it exercise, but that word can sound intimidating. What we really mean is gentle, daily activity. Doctors see many patients who spend long hours sitting watching television, reading, or at the computer. The result is weakened muscles, stiffer joints, and slower balance. It doesn't take a gym membership to change this. A 10-minute walk after lunch, stretching while standing at the sink, or even light gardening counts. The goal is to simply keep the body moving every day. Think of it as oiling the hinges of a door. You don't want them to rust. Closely linked to this is the third mistake, ignoring strength. Many people think that after 60, it's too late to build muscle. But doctors keep reminding us that using our muscles even gently protects our bones, improves balance, and reduces the chances of falls. Small movements, like standing up from a chair without using your hands, carrying light shopping bags, or practicing rising on your toes, all build strength. It doesn't have to be heavy lifting in a gym, just simple, daily tasks, done with awareness. The fourth common mistake is not getting enough sleep. Strangely, many imagine that poor sleep is just part of aging. But doctors warn, sleep problems should not be ignored. Restless nights increase risks for memory issues, weakened immunity, and mood changes. Sometimes the culprit is late evening caffeine, using screens too close to bedtime, or keeping irregular hours. Creating a calming bedtime routine, a warm drink, lower lights, perhaps a short read signals to the body that it's time to rest. A proper night's sleep is one of the cheapest and most powerful medicines we have. And now here we arrive at number 5. This is the one that surprises so many people. Doctors say that one of the most shocking mistakes older adults make is not hearing properly, and then ignoring it. Yes, hearing loss. Many laugh it off, saying, "Oh, I just didn't catch that," or "the television is a bit quiet." But in truth, untreated hearing problems are linked to memory decline, social withdrawal, even depression. Why? Because when we can't hear well, we slowly stop joining conversations. We withdraw, and our brain, no longer stimulated with sound, begins to work harder and tire faster. The shocking fact is this: hearing problems don't just affect the ears, they affect the whole mind. That's why checking your hearing, and considering aids if recommended, is one of the most powerful actions you can take for long-term health. It often transforms people's social lives too. Suddenly, they feel part of the world again. Let's move gently now to mistake number 6. Ignoring vaccinations and regular health checks. Some people feel they've seen enough doctors already, or assume everything is fine. But simple checks, blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol, eyesight catch problems before they become serious. And modern vaccines, like flu and pneumonia jabs, save lives every year. It isn't weakness to accept them, it's wisdom. Prevention is always easier than cure. Finally, mistake number 7. Underestimating the power of social life. Doctors often emphasize diet, movement, and medicines, but social connection is just as vital. Sadly, too many older adults allow loneliness to creep in, thinking it's simply part of getting old. In truth, loneliness is damaging to health in ways as serious as smoking or obesity. Spending time with friends, joining community groups, volunteering, or even calling a neighbor keeps the heart and mind active. Companionship reduces stress, supports memory, and brings joy. It doesn't matter how small the step-a chat at the shop or a chair-based class at the community center, all matters. So, let's take a moment to look back. The 7 common health mistakes are: 1. Not drinking enough water. 2. Skipping daily movement. 3. Forgetting to work on strength. 4. Neglecting sleep. 5. Ignoring hearing problems. 6. Avoiding checkups and vaccines. 7. Underestimating the importance of social connection. And remember, number 5, hearing still surprises many people. Looking after your ears can protect your mind, your memory, and even your happiness. So, my dear listener, as we've wandered together through these 7 common mistakes, I wonder which of them touched you the most. Did any of them come as a surprise? Perhaps that one about hearing, or maybe the reminder about the importance of sleep. Each of us carries our own journey, our own little routines and quirks, and yet, every story, every piece of wisdom you've discovered about aging well holds the power to help someone else. Have you, for instance, found a routine that keeps you steady each day? Maybe it's a morning walk, no matter the weather. Maybe it's a special recipe that nourishes you, or a set of stretches before bed. Perhaps it's music, an old song that brings back memories and lifts your spirits. Or simply the habit of watching the birds outside your window and feeling grateful for the moment. You see, what might feel ordinary to you could be extraordinary to someone else. And that's why I warmly invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below this video. Your advice, your habits, your stories, they are not just words on a screen. They might be exactly what another person needs to read today. Someone, perhaps sitting alone in their home, could stumble upon your comment and find the encouragement to take a small step towards better health, or to reach out to someone they have been missing. Your honesty could lift their spirits and remind them that none of us walk this stage of life alone. So, if you do feel comfortable, would you consider leaving a little note beneath this video? Even a sentence, even one line, could shine a light into another person's day. Think of it as passing a gift, something invisible but powerful. A smile offered from afar, a hand held through words. And if you found today's talk helpful, in a small way, may I kindly ask you to give the video a like. I know it seems like such a tiny action, just a little click, but it truly does matter. That click tells YouTube to share this video with more people who may need it. In that way, your gesture could be helping someone you've never met, someone who might be searching for answers late at night, worried or lonely. So yes, your single like can ripple out and touch lives far beyond your own. And perhaps, if you'd like to continue these gentle conversations, you might also consider subscribing to this channel. Subscribing is entirely free, but the value is far bigger than that. Each week, we come together, here ordinary people, with extraordinary life experience, to talk about health, happiness, meaning, and all the little ways we can make life after 60 not only longer, but brighter. Think of subscribing as joining a circle of friends who sit down together regularly, share a story, encourage one another, and remind each other that there is always something worth smiling about. I like to imagine that each subscriber is another seat filled in a warm, cozy room, everyone gathered together with tea in hand, listening, sharing, and caring. And the more seats filled, the more laughter and warmth there is in the room. So please, do feel welcome to take your seat among us. Before we part for today, let me offer you my full gratitude. Thank you, sincerely, for giving me your time, your attention, your presence. These moments we've shared are precious. Time is the one thing none of us can gather back once it's gone. The fact that you chose to spend it here with me, don't take that lightly. It means a great deal. And so, as you return to your evening or perhaps your morning, if you're rewatching at the very start of the day, want to send you with a blessing of sorts. May your days ahead be filled with good health, strong enough to carry you where you wish to go, peaceful enough that you feel safe in your own body. May your nights be blessed with restful sleep, the kind of sleep that allows your mind and spirit to heal, so that each morning greets you with new energy. May you be surrounded by joyful conversations, be they with friends, family, neighbors, or even a cheerful stranger you happen to meet on a walk. May those conversations remind you that you matter, that your voice is valued, and that your presence lights up the world more than you realize. And above all, may you continue to notice and cherish the simple pleasures, the simmer of a kettle on the hob, the softness of a grandchild's smile, the comfort of a blanket around your shoulders on a cold evening, or the way the sun dips below the rooftops in shades of gold and pink as dusk falls. These little things are not small at all. They are the treasures of life. Take care of yourself, sweet friend. Be gentle with your body, be patient with your mind, and be kind to yourself in every way. You are living through a stage of life that holds so much wisdom, so many memories, and still so many opportunities for joy. And until we meet again here, in our little circle of conversation, may peace be with you. May laughter find its way easily to your lips. And may love, in its many forms, always surround you. Thank you again. Truly, I'll see you in the next video.